Pharmacists. We got a major game changer from FDA. Opioid labels, all of them, are getting a major overhaul. We're talking about stricter dosing rules, brand new warnings about hyperalgesia, and a serious push for safer prescribing. If you thought opioid counseling was already strict, just wait. This update is biggest in over a decade. In the next few minutes, I'll walk you through exactly what's changed and why it matters and what you need to do to protect both your patients and yourself. I am Mayank, a licensed pharmacist from RX Indian Pharmacist channel, your go-to guide to pharmacy knowledge. And today we are here to break down a US pharmacy news so you could stay ahead in practice. If you're a pharmacist or intern or pharmacy student, make sure you watch this video until end. And if you are new, subscribe to my channel, hit that bell icon because updates like this could change your workflow overnight. Alright, let's dive in. You know, opioid crisis has been one of the biggest public health emergencies in US. Hundreds of thousands of lives lost, lawsuit against manufacturers, and a constant push for safer prescribing. Over the years, FDA has made a small tweaks to opioid labeling, but this time they have gone big. This new update applies to every single opioid pain medications on the market, from short-acting post-surgery meds to long-acting chronic pain therapies. The new label changes. Let's break it down into three major changes you need to know. Number one, dosing and tapering. The label now emphasizes starting at lowest effective dose possible for the shortest duration possible. For discontinuation, tapering instructions are now front and center. No more stop unless absolutely necessary. Number two, hyperalgesia warning. This is a big one. The label now warns that opioids can sometimes cause increased sensitivity to pain called opioid-induced hyperalgesia. That means a patient could take more thinking it will help. It could actually make the pain worse. Number three, stronger addiction risk language. The addiction warning is now more prominent, with more clear language on evaluating mental health in substance use history before starting off the therapy. Pharmacist's perspective. So what does this mean for us behind the counter? For starters, your counseling sessions are going to be longer. You'll need to cover hyperalgesia, safe tapering, and addiction risk in pain in English. Documentation is key. Note down when you counsel what you said and any concern they raised. Let's understand with a real-world example. Now, last week I had a patient on oxycodone for post-surgery pain. The prescriber had given a pretty high starting dose. Under these new guidelines, I called the clinic and suggested lowering it. Was it an awkward conversation? Absolutely. But it likely saved the patient from a dangerous side effects. Patient counseling phrases. When you are talking to patients, keep it simple. Here is how I explain hyperalgesia. This medicine helps with pain, but in rare cases, taking more than prescribed can actually make it worse. If that happens, don't increase your dose. Call your doctor or pharmacist immediately. For tapering, I say when it's time to stop, we'll lower your dose gradually to avoid withdrawal symptoms. Always bring up safe disposal and naloxone availability. Even if the patient isn't at high risk, awareness is the key. Legal and professional risk. One thing we cannot ignore, our professional responsibility. If a patient suffers harm and you missed a required counseling point that's clearly on the label, you could be at risk. That's why updates like this aren't a optional reading. They are part of protecting your license. So, my dear fellow pharmacists, these labels aren't just ink on paper. They are tools to improve safety, reduce misuse, and help us be the last line of defense in opioid crisis. So If you find this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. Consider subscribing my channel RX Indian Pharmacist for more informative videos like this. So see you next week with another topic like this. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy. Bye for now.